surely lose myself. Everything that I have found here, I've not found by myself. How's it going, everyone? So we're finally here, and Last of Us Part 2 has arrived. Well, 4 years ago, when the trailer came out, I made a similar video on the song Through the Valley by Sean James. Some of you remember that. And well, here we are, 4 years later. We have the game, and I haven't played the game, but I have seen, I think, 5 to 6 minutes of the starting, the intro. And there's a scene where Joel walks into the room and he sees Ellie, and he's like, you know what, let me play a song for you. And this is a wonderful song called Future Days by this band called Pearl Jam. Now, some of you might know this band. It's actually, they do a lot of cool stuff. You should check them out. And if you didn't know about them, then go thank Naughty Dog for introducing us to another good group of people. So what are we looking at here? Now we have our capo on the 3rd fret, and this song interestingly has been played on with the capo on the 1st fret. So it sounds something like this. That's the original key of the song. But since Joel is a badass and he has this deep voice, I think that's why they shifted it to a higher octave, and I think there's a change in key, but we're going to stick to the way of Naughty Dog, and we're going to play this on the 3rd fret. So keep your capo on the 3rd fret, and there are just 2 chords you really need for this. Okay, it's the C major and the F major. I'm hoping that most of you know how to play those. It's pretty simple. So I'm going to skip that part. I'm not going to show you how the chords actually work, but I'm just going to show you how to play the melody, and this is the interesting part. Okay, so the melody is exactly the way you sing the song. If I ever would. See that? So this is kind of a good practice for you to be in sync with the song when you try to sing it, right? Be in sync with the melody you're playing. Now, how do we play it? So make sure that you keep your C chord on when you're trying to fingerstyle your way into this. If you are not acquainted with the whole fingerstyle thing, this is how you do it. So your ring finger plays the 1st string, your middle finger plays the 2nd string, your index finger plays the 3rd. The rest of these strings, the bass strings, right, they are played by your thumb. If you are having trouble with playing those with your fingers, you can just simply use a pick, or you can just use your nails. I would highly suggest that you don't do that, and stick to your fingers, because the tone of the song, okay, the way it's played, the way it's sung, it's actually kind of emotional. So I would say just stick to the softer notes and softer tempo, softer feel to the whole thing, right? So play it softly, and let's begin. So the first melody, the first note you're going to play is an open string, and I'm going to refer to these strings as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, right? So no E, A, D, G, B, E, no, none of that stuff. I'm just going to call them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the first note is on your 1st string, and it's open. When I say open, that means none of these, okay? So none of those frets, just an open string. So let's divide this melody into 3 parts. So the first one will be how do you go? How do you do this? You just open the string, play the 1st note, which is the 1st fret and your 1st string, and then leave it be. So you're playing 3 notes, the 3 starting notes, and then jump to the 2nd string, so that's your kind of the first part. Okay, then we move on to This is an open string, the third string, which you play with your index finger. So let's combine the first and second parts. Now you might have noticed that the progression is quick, at the same time you're making those little pauses, you know, just the way you sing it. So na, da, na, na, na. See those little pauses and little breaks in between. So that gives you the feel of, you know, the melody. Use your middle finger to, you know, you can hammer on this, or you can just play them separately. And then this is 90% of the melody, and after this you make a quick change and go back to the first string, the first fret, you know, where you started. So immediately go this. That's why I was emphasizing on having your C chord on at all times, okay? Like if you're, what it does is when you're trying to play the song and you have your C chord in your mind, you can play the bass notes alongside. So look at this. Right, so I'm just doing some stuff, little stuff with my thumb, and I'm just, you know, playing between 4, 5 and 6, depending on, you know, whatever suits you. So yeah, that's improvised. I don't think it's in the song. I haven't heard it, heard the original one many times. I'm just referring to how Joel plays it. Right, so that's it. That's pretty much the entire melody. So let's go again. Oh, you can do one more interesting thing. When you're jumping to the, you know, this final note, instead of playing it like this, you can simply strum. So, and that's it. That's the melody. So once you're done playing that, just, you know, shuffle between chords whenever you feel like. So. This little thing is an extra part. I just added it for the, you know, fun. It's not part of the original song. I don't think so, but you know, you can improvise however you feel like. And that's it, guys. That's the melody, and I hope you keep practicing this, and once you get a hang of it, start singing the song. Follow up with your melody, and whenever you sing, you can play this melody while singing. So if I ever had to lose you, so you can play that while singing, but I would suggest don't do that in the beginning if you're just getting started with the guitar. So yeah, and all the best. Play this song, play the game, don't spoil it for people, and yeah, if you like the video, leave me a like, leave me a comment, and send me a copy of the game. Thank you so much.